A very special good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the People's Forum of In the Streets with Big Storm. This morning, ladies and gentlemen, I got this aspiration to do this video from a very good friend of mine over the years. And this video that I want to share with you is about using the one gift that the Almighty God has given every single human being on the planet Earth. And that gift is to think. The ability to think. Now a lot of us say, yeah, right, Big Stone. I've thought of a lot of things and it never really did come to pass. I'm going to tell you the formula of how to think. And if you use this formula effectively, then you can achieve anything that you want to achieve in life. Now you see me dressed this morning wearing KWANTO AFROCENTRIC gear, produced by Jessica MBANGENI. Now this wear is a wear that you wear if you're a king in South Africa. I consider myself a king from I was born. Now I want you to get back to me now at what I said before about using that ability to think. The Honorable Mosiah Garvey, who was born in 1887 on the 17th of August, came up with this great concept of being self-reliant, which means you can do for self. You don't need nobody else but yourself to do it, because you will now learn how to think. And he taught that if you lack confidence in life, you're not once but twice defeated. But with confidence, you're won before you even started. That confidence that the Honorable Mosiah Garvey spoke about is the ability to think, because you think great about yourself, you're confident about yourself, you know you can do it. But guess what? Those who oppresses you use the same technique of making you not in a position to think. And they know that if they create the atmosphere that you are not able to utilize that God-given gift that you was given, the ability to think, and they're in control of you, very much in control of you. So you know what they do? They make you very poor. They constantly keep you in poverty. All you think about every day is, how am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to pay my light bill? How am I going to pay my water? How am I going to find food to eat? How am I going to send my children to school? How am I going to get books for them? How am I going to get school uniform? That's all you keep thinking about is bills upon bills upon bills and more bills. But because you do not understand that, yeah, put the bills in a reservoir and utilize that creativeness within you. Think money, think positive, and everything money and everything positive will come to you. I'm serious. I've done so much things with my life with just utilizing the ability to think. It's not funny. I remember in 2012 when I said I wanted to bring the son of the Honorable Mosiah Garvey to Jamaica. And I'd like for him to celebrate the 125th anniversary of his father's supposedly death, because as far as I'm concerned, the Honorable Mosiah Garvey is alive and well. He never died. But they said he did June 10th, 1940. Yeah, right. He lives within I and I know that for sure. And when I requested the help of quite a few people in high places, they were far-fetched with the idea. They never believed in me and so on and so forth. And I have to big up my one good great friend, and that is Paul Burke. Yeah, I call him Paul Burke. And Paul Burke was able to see my dream, my thought pattern, and just follow suit, and the rest was history. The 16th of August, I saw the arrival. As a matter of fact, I'm going to share this with you. Look at this. August 16th, 2012. When my thought pattern, who said the son of Marcus Garvey must come to Jamaica to celebrate his father's Earth Strong. Guess what? Here he is, the son of Marcus Garvey, Dr. Julius Garvey. Take a look.
They cannot stop the truth from rising to the top. So we're just going to ask the Honorable Dr. Julius Garvey to bless us with a few words before we drive off. Yes, yeah, this is a wonderful reception. And I'd like to thank you all for being here to welcome me. I really feel welcome. I feel loved. And it's good to be back here in my native Jamaica, the land of my birth, and the land of the birth of my father. And my father's message, as you know, has gone out from little Jamaica all over the world. And it's going back to little Jamaica in seed. Alright? So we're very powerful people. Okay? Because we're the first people on earth. So you know that is the most powerful everywhere. Okay? And they could not destroy us with slavery. They could not destroy us with colonialism. They could not destroy us with neo-colonialism. They could not destroy us with globalization. So we can triumph.
Wow, isn't that amazing? It is so amazing. And guess what? I also want to share with you a very private moment that I had with the son of Marcus Garvey. And it was when we celebrated his birthday. He didn't know that we were on top of things and know that he was born on the 16th of August 1933. Dr. Garvey, yes. So in the limousine, while I was there with Maureen Miller Welters, she's part of the directive source of Big Stone Records. And we sang along with Samuel Trapp, my assistant of course, and some very close friends. By the way, the limousine that you're going to see was a thought that I had in my head, and I didn't have the money to get the limousine for Dr. Garvey, but I think it into being as taught by the Right Honorable Marcus Garvey. I think of Dr. Garvey in a limousine, and voila, there he was. Take a look at when we celebrate Dr. Julius Garvey's birthday in the limousine that all I did was just thought about, and it appeared. Take a look. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dr. Garvey. Happy birthday to you. Oh, he's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. But nobody can deny. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Wow. All in the mind, I tell you. All in the mind. And guess what? We went on further to take Dr. Julius Garvey to Zion Hill. They used to call it Bubba Hill in 9 miles, but the Rastafari elders told me that it is Zion Hill, not Bubba Hill. Okay. And it was a joy, ladies and gentlemen, when I saw the son of Marcus Garvey on a Sabbath, the 18th of August 2012, when the Zion Hill elders paused their Sabbath and worshiped the Son of God, Dr. Julius Garvey at Bubba Hill. Oh, Zion Hill, take a look. Oh, all in the power of the mind. Think it. And
speak a bit. Mosiah Garvey is his name.
And ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you that when I was doing that video, tears was actually coming down my eyes to see the realization of a thought. And then we did other things where I took him to I said Mary comes from. I let him receive the keys to the city on behalf of his father, you know what I mean? It was a great experience to watch the mayor, then mayor, Angela Brown Burke, and the keys to the city of Kingston to the Right Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey's son, Dr. Julius Garvey. Take a look. Yeah, beautiful. And then we did other things. I took him to Jake's Roads, then I took him to other places. Took him also to celebrate that year's anniversary with Irie FM. It was a beautiful experience with Muta Baruka and of course Andre Williams at the time. She's no Kabu Mahat Heru. I love that woman. Kabu, enough love to you from Big Stone. And it was a beautiful experience. But after we did all that, ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you this. A lot of people started to shove me underneath the cover. They didn't want the world to know that it was a thought that brought the son of Marcus Garvey to Jamaica, August 16, 2012. So they hide me. They never give me that accolade that it's supposed to have given. And I should have gotten. They never give me any accolades. And you know what the son of Marcus Garvey did and said? I'm not going to say it. I want you to take a listen. Just take a listen to what Dr. Julius Garvey told the world about his father and his little brother, Claude Sinclair, who utilized the power, the gift that the Honorable Marcus Garvey told us was possible, us using the power of our minds. Your mind is, you can create anything. Anything that you want to create, just think about it. Believe in the creator of all heaven and earth and think seriously, long and hard. Discard all the problems that you have in this world. Put them aside, because you can't do nothing thinking about your problems. You'll only make yourself sick, or you become even weak or weaker. Utilize that power to think. Utilize it. I know one day I will be dressing like this. I didn't know it was going to be KWANTO Afrocentric. So Jessica MBANGENI, I salute you again for making me wear this great apparel of African, for making me feel that kingly character that I have thought about when I was a kid. You made that dream come true. But I already know it was going to happen because I utilized the gift, the power to think. You see what is happening in Jamaica? If we all think in one accord positively and we do not think revenge, 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 because if we think revenge, then all we're going to see is what is happening now, bloodshed upon bloodshed upon bloodshed. We should think love, all of us together, concertedly, thinking love, 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 and more love. And then this island will be permeated with love. Everywhere you go, everywhere I go, I spread love. I love my brothers. I love my sisters. Sometimes I despise them when they don't do the things that they're supposed to do. But I don't hate them physically. I still love them. Love them. So take a look, and this is my last video. And just take a look at what the mind can do. And then this is your reward. When Dr. Julius Garvey told the world it was not the government that brought me here. It was a little man, aged 23 years old, that went to the United States of America. Learn about the great man that he should have learned about in his own country, but he didn't. He learned about the Honorable Marcus Garvey in the United States of America. I love that country because it has taught me well. It has taught me also that John F. Kennedy on his inauguration day in 1961, he said to the nation of the United States of America, and I'm going to raise my staff, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Love your country. Love the people of your country. Respect the people of your country. Guess what? They will in turn respect you. Amandla Rastafari. Take a look at my final video.
I don't know where Claude went, but I want to big up Claude Sinclair again, because he's the one that brought me here. And Claude is a simple, humble, ordinary Jamaican, but his life was transformed by Garveyism. When he went to the United States, he learned more about Garvey than he learned in Jamaica. And learning about Garvey in America, it transformed his life. And I'm going to let him tell you, okay? Tell him that, because then he's responsible for bringing me here. And then the government has piggybacked on that. The government didn't bring me here. Claude Sinclair, so the Garvey's in action. That's the point I'm trying to make.
First of all, a very pleasant good afternoon to everyone. Anyway, my name is Claude Sinclair. I was born in the parish of St. Anne, the same parish as my hero, the Right Honorable Mosiah Garvey. I grew up poor. I went to school barefooted. But guess what? I never sculled school, never stayed away from school. Always tried to learn my lesson and do it well. Anything that I do it exceptionally well. I was a Cub Scout. I was a member of the Boys Brigade. I was a member of the Montego Boys Club. I was a member of the Jamaica Defense Force. And also I was a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. I spent 5 years in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. In 1980, I got a scholarship to Brooklyn Conservatory of Music because I'm a master trumpeter and I play the guitar. Now in 1980, when I went to the United States of America, I already knew that our first national hero was that, our first national hero, and nothing else. So I started to research myself, because suddenly I found out that I was black in 1980. Really, because when you go to school and you look at somebody who's of Indian descent, you really don't see an Indian as say, because I don't see, I'm not a prejudiced person. I see people for people. I don't judge somebody by what he looks like, but the contents of the person's character, because that makes you who you are. Anyway, I started to read up more about my blackness. I started reading about Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Jomo Kenyatta, KWANTO or Stokely Carmichael, Queen Mother Moore, Nelson Mandela, Bobby Seals of the Black Panther, Malcolm X, and the list goes on and on and on. But what really startled me was the fact that all these people, Julius Nyeri, all these people that are named were all inspired by one man, and that is the Right Honorable Mosiah Garvey. So, I spent 20-something years studying myself extensively, and with the knowledge that I was armed with, I said, I'm not going to stay in the United States. No, I'm married. I have a wife, and I have 3 children. My daughter is 30 years old, and my twin boys are 22 years old. I said, I'm going to take them from this land, because in America, no matter how much money you have as a black man, it doesn't mean anything. You're still a third-class citizen.
Thank you all for watching, and I do hope you can have an African day. Rastafari.